Hey, what's up you guys? Alright, welcome back to this channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Larry Thomas. Please subscribe to this channel so you can stay in touch and stay updated with my videos, because I have a lot of videos and a lot of information I love to share with you guys. On this particular channel, we will be talking about photography and videography. Alright you guys, today we're going to talk about tips for photographing your first wedding. If you are getting ready to film your first wedding, these are some great tips, some things I learned, from the couple of weddings that I have shot. I haven't shot a lot of weddings, but I shot a couple, enough to give a little bit of advice, because I don't want to be that filmmaker that have shot 50 weddings and then I come give my advice. I want to give you guys my advice right now, what I'm learning along the way. So the more I learn, the more I'm gonna share with you guys, and I think that's fair to us all. Okay, let's get right into it. I would say preparing the day before. I would say know your camera. Know your camera from the inside out. Know all your buttons. Know how to adjust your exposure, your shutter speed, and all that stuff. So make sure you don't blur out everybody in the family photos and stuff like that. Know your camera. I can't stress that enough. To get to know your camera, man, and don't try to go buy another expensive camera trying to be like somebody else. Get the camera, know your camera. I got into that as well. I was like, I need that camera right there. But I learned to learn your camera, learn what you have, work with what you got, so you can work, up into getting used more equipment. But right now, work with what you got, man. If it's working, continue to work with it. All right, next thing, have multiple memory cards. Have multiple memory cards, because you never know, man, especially if you have a long day of shooting or Indian wedding or something like that, man, your memory card can fill up. So be sure to have multiple memory cards. Next things I want to say is charge your batteries. Have multiple batteries as well, and make sure they're charged the day of along with the day before, as well as the day before, because sometimes you can charge your battery the day before and the next day is like you have a battery that's not a good battery, and it's going dead on you, and it's crazy, acting crazy, and the cells are just messing up. So you want to have multiple batteries and make sure they are charged. All right, next thing, have a second body. I know if this is your first time shooting, you probably won't have a second body. Like me, I have another body, but it's not the same body as the one I shoot photography with. So I do have a camera that is good quality, so I make sure I carry that with me as well, just in case. You never know, your camera can overheat and you might have to do a quick switch. All that, just you learn as you go. All right, so if you don't have lens, be sure to rent you some lens. I work with what I got. I have the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, and I have the 50 millimeter lens, and I have the 70 to 300, and I'm working on getting the 70 to 200 and another 35 millimeter lens to get my detailed shots and all that. And 70 to 200 goes a long way, man. You can stand back and just get your shot, not be all in the way of because you might be in the way of the wedding videographer. So you want to be able to stand back and get your shots. But get your shots. Don't worry, man. You are here for the client. They hired you to get them shots, so get them shots. All right, and communicate with the videographer so y'all can work together. All right, next thing, communication, which I just was talking about. But communicate with your clients, man. Go with everything that you want from them, and everything that they want from you. Make sure you know that. Ask clients what kind of shots they want you to get, what shots are important to them, because it's very you want to make sure your clients are pleased once you give them their final photos. All right, get poses off Pinterest or the internet, Instagram. I still do this as today. I've done a lot of photography, but I still like to look at different shots and try to work it out the way that I wanted to feel, or how I want it to look. So I kind of swing it a little bit and adjust it the way I want it to make it to my liking. So be sure that don't worry about it, man. You have to look at your phone and be like, okay, I want this shot right here. And sometimes you can show the client, be like, this is the shot I'm trying to get. Sometimes some people work better like that, but You know, I like real shots. I love to do candid shots. I like to get reality. I love reality. I love to I like shots that are just normal, like not a fake kiss. Let them get in the moment. Let them talk to each other, all that stuff. But that's another video. Next thing, make a shot list. This is very important. Making your shot list and going by your shot list, you should, have a great outcome if you go by your shot list. So get a list from the family members. Next thing, get a list from the family members. That come along with communication, communicating with your clients on the shots they want you to get, and get all the family names and stuff like that. So when it's time to do those family photos, which I think is the hardest part of doing wedding photography, is doing the family photos, because I get into that just a second. So make sure when you get the list of the family photos, family members and stuff like that, their names and everything, make sure you get the schedule. You should have the schedule. They should send you the schedule though, so you'll know where to be and what time to be in the place you need to be in. Get the couple on your team. That comes with communication, letting the clients know what shots you're going to get, what shots do they want, you're going to get their shots. So just in case when it's time for family photos, you don't have everybody coming up to you trying, I want this shot, I think you should do this, I think you should do that. The client hired you for a reason, so that means they love your work, so they know you're going to do your job. Let them know that you got this, your job, in a respectful way. I don't like to tell people, like, okay, I got this. They hired me for a reason, but I just let them know. What I do is I kind of, let them know. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these shots first. I'm go by this list, my list first, and then after that, we can get, some other shots what the client wants, or the bride and groom want, because that's who you're there to please. Next thing, so the day of the wedding. And that's all I have for the preparing. I hope that help you guys with preparing. So let's go to the day of the wedding. Get there early, you guys. Can't stress that enough. Get there early so you can scope out some things, man. And make sure you're dressed to impress. Dress with the colors of the wedding or whatever the case may be. Wear you some comfortable shoes, but not something that's crazy and and toe up and stuff like that. But make sure you have comfortable shoes, and make sure you are dressing accordingly to the wedding, appropriate with something with your logo on it, whether it's a long sleeve collar shirt. That's what I think I'm gonna wear to my wedding that's coming up. But yeah, so dress to impress. So get there early, man, and once you arrive, let the planner know, the bride know, and the groom know that you are there. And make sure you meet and greet with them, man, and see what's going on. If you can get some shots, get those shots quick and move on. So next thing, scope out the venue. While you're there early, you have time to do all that, so you know how the lighting is in the reception, and furthermore. Next, get shots of every detail. Get your detail shots. So if you get there early, man, you can get some detail shots. If the decoration committee, or whatever you want to call it, if they have their decor finished, sometimes they wait to finish their decor, like to light candles and stuff like that, and you want to get all those shots. So if you get there early, you'll find out that. So next thing, get reactions of the crowd. Candid shots. I love to get natural shots. Like I said, I love realistic. I love realistic shots. So get real shots. Go by your shot list. Like I said, you go by your shot list. You shouldn't have any problems. All right, next thing, customer service, which it goes with preparing and all that. When you get hired on as the wedding photographer, that goes along with that. Customer service, communicating, letting them know what you're going to do and all that stuff there. And when you get there, make sure you in control of your shots, and we're going to get to that right in a minute. Okay, right in a minute. I'll say, so get first kiss if possible. And the reason why I say this is because I tend to miss the first kiss sometimes. So what I do, I go back and place the couples in the same spot, like they kissed and some couples don't even know it, but get a lot of shots of them kissing and stuff like that, because you can miss that first shot. Sometimes you trying to wait for it, and some people kiss so quick, they be like, And if you miss it, you try to press it in your camera or try to focus or whatever the case may be, it can miss that shot. Sometimes your camera just stop working at that particular shot. You be like, wow, I missed that shot. But don't stress over it, man. Just go back and once you do your family photos and whatever the case may be, after the ceremony is over with, try to get those shots then. Get more than you need. Get more than you need. You want to have a memory card full of photos, man, so you can be, you know, happy with what you got. You want to go home and be like, I should have got that, I should have got this, I should have did it this way. That's why it's good to have your shot list. Next thing, family photos. Take control. All right, this is the big one, y'all. This is why I said this is very important to me, and this is very, you know, they're gonna be, this is the main shots they're gonna be looking at. These are the main shots they will be looking at. So it is very important to get the family photos and all the photos, you know, after the ceremony. So don't let nobody come run your set. That's like somebody, you a family moved and somebody just come take over your set. You don't want nobody to do that. I had like, I think it was my first wedding. It probably was my first wedding, but I had one lady that just came and tried to tell me, you need to do this like this, you do this like that, and I'm looking at her like, and my wife was looking like, she just trying to tell you what to do. And I was thinking to myself, but I didn't say anything to her. I just, you know, told the clients what I'm finna do, and they got with the program. So it's a way to do it. Next thing, go by your list, discuss with the client. They're still like they're saying, like going by your shot list. Next thing, get shots of the food. Be creative when you're doing your photos. After you get all of your family photos and whatever the case may be, try to go out and let the couple come, get you some photos in the field and just different shots. Be creative with them. Next thing, first dance, make sure you get all the activities, the bouquet throwing, excuse me, all the things done, the dance, the first dance, the father, the bride dance, all that stuff. Make sure you get all that, man. Get many shots if you can, so that helps everything, you know, a lot of stuff to choose from. The next thing is network and stay longer if you need it. If you have to, stay long if you have to. I tend to stay if I'm not in a lot of pain, because right now I'm going through something, but that's a whole nother story. If you can't stay longer, man, network with the DJ, network with the videographer, network, go talk to the clients again, man. Let them know, like, I'm happy with what I got. I can't wait till you guys see the photos. Get them riled up, get them excited, and let them know when you plan on, you know, getting the photos to them and stuff like that, and finalizing everything. All right, you guys. And the most important thing, eat and stay hydrated. I tend to not eat, man, when I'm doing photography or videography. I don't eat. Sometimes I barely even drink water, and I know that's is very important. So make sure you guys eat and stay hydrated throughout the process. You don't want to pass out, and it's easy to do, especially in that hot sun or whatever the case may be. This is all I have for you guys for tips for photographing your first wedding. I will be doing more videos like this, so if you make sure you subscribe to this channel. I'll try to do a video a week, sometimes more more than one a week, but pretty much gonna be more than one a week, probably on a Wednesday. We're gonna see. I'm still figuring this thing out, and I just like to encourage filmmakers, videographers, photographers. I just try to encourage them, let them know, man, we all have to start somewhere, and I don't want to be that person that get to the top, then I want to start sharing my advice. I want to share my advice along the way and take you guys on this ride with me and let you guys know and how much I have improved. So if you guys want me to talk about anything else, make sure you comment, let me know. I do the best I can if I have the knowledge of it. If I don't have the knowledge of it, I will try to figure it out and do some research. All right, you guys, I love you guys, man. God bless. God loves you more. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm out. Peace.